this next set of licks we're going to do is from the song 6 Days on the Road, and this is a Flying Burrito Brothers version back in the 70s when Al Perkins was the steel player for a little while and Chris Hillman had a beautiful perm. Alright, so this is a student request. The audio is not the best as far as the backing track. It's from a TV show in the 70s that was downloaded off of YouTube the other day. So bear with us, but these licks are great. Some really good chromatic licks to know over a 1, 4, 5, or a progression, I should say, with 1, 4, 5 in the key of B. Okay, let's run through it and then we'll break it down. Here we go. These are fast. These are really fast. Break this down, and one thing that I want to take note of is I believe that Al Perkins has a 12-string guitar where he's getting that real low kind of drone per the trucking sound. Well, I don't have a 12-string, but I think you can still make most, if not all of these licks work for a 10-string guitar, which probably most of us have anyway. So we start off with this B major vamp, and I'm playing this lick here. And what I'm doing is I'm playing mostly out of the 7th fret on strings 10, 9, and 8. And what I do is I slide up from fret 5 to 7 on the 10th string. Then I hit string 8, 10, 9, 8, 9, 10, right? So in context, slide from 5 to 7, 8, 10, 9, 8, 9, 10, slide, 8, 10, 9, 8, 9, 10. So that's the first half of your lick, and then you're going to do this. And what you're doing there is you're grabbing string 8 again. 8, 8, 10, 9, 8. Right. 8, 8, 10, 9, 8. So if I put that all together, I have 3, 4. So we kind of have this dominant 7 boogie-woogie pattern, and of course this 9th string is the dominant 7. And you can check out more on that in the lesson titled 9th String Dominant 7 Vamp. Alright, so that's our first lick. We're doing 4 measures. It's a 2-measure lick, and we're doing that twice to start out the lickage. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to slide up to our B major triad at the 7th fret, and I'm grabbing strings 8, 6, and 5. And now I'm going to get into my F sharp chord this way. And what I'm doing is I'm grabbing strings 4 and 5, the A and B pedal down, and I'm sliding fret 9, down a half step, and then I'm going to grab the 2 strings below, 6 and 5, back at fret 9. Right, so I have one more time. Right, now I have this long B lick, B major lick. And what I'm doing for this real chromatic lick is I'm grabbing the 7th fret and I'm grabbing strings 3 and 4. And then 5 with my thumb. Then I put my A and B pedal down and I go to fret 5, strings 3 and 4. Slide down to 4, then to 2. And I'm going to pick each one of those frets. And then, once I get done with those 2 strings at fret 2, I'm going to grab my thumb on string 5. So, real slow. So far we have, go to fret 5 and I'm going to reposition my right hand so that I'm grabbing strings 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to walk down fret 5, 4, 2, and then my thumb hits string 6. There you go. Then down to fret 1, I'm going to grab strings 4 and 5, pull off to open, and then grab fret 2, string 6 again. Sorry, that last note, I'm going to grab fret 2, 5, and 6. Right. So that's a pretty long lick, quite involved. So from fret 7 we have slower. Again. Greatest lick ever? Anthony, what do you think?
Greatest lick ever is easy, is when I had favorite Russian pickles from lady friend Framilda.
Okay, there's your B lick. Now we're going to get back into the F sharp. But first we're going to do this boogie woogie pattern again. Now we get into our F sharp dominant chord this way. Here's the lick. What I'm doing is I'm starting off at the 9th fret on strings 4 and 5, A and B pedal are down, and I grab strings 4 and 5, then string 8, then 5 and 6, then 4 and 5 again, slide down a half step to fret 8, then hit strings, just string 8, then 5 and 6, and then fret 7, strings 4 and 5. So far we have. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grip all 3 strings, 4, 5, and 6, A and B pedal, or just actually your B pedal down, and I'm going to roll in my left knee lever right, bringing that 4th string down a half step, and then I'm going to roll on my A pedal. So there is your F sharp's dominant 7 chord right there. Right, cool way to get into it. There it is. Okay, another very cool lick to have in the old artillery sack. Alright, now we're getting back into our E major and we're grabbing strings 3, 4, and 5, just a simple E major triad. My A and B pedal are down. and then I'm sliding up to fret 12. Now I have this lick. That's better. And what I'm doing is I'm playing this chromatic lick over the F sharp, and I'm sliding fret 13 to 14 on strings 3 and 4. Then I hit my thumb on string 5 at the 14th fret. And then I'm just going to duplicate that again. And then I'm going to finish the lick with the slide 13 to 14. Right, so real slow. And again, this is over the F sharp. Now, when I get done with that lick, it's going to lead into this B lick. So after that last slide into 14, I'm going to hammer on my A and B pedal, and then I'm going to hit string 5, then string 1, back to 5, 4, and back to 5, roll off your A pedal, hit string 6 with the B pedal down, right? Right, you're effectively just doing that lick there. So there's your lick there, going from that F sharp back to the B. Now we're going to play an E chord again. I'm just going to duplicate that same F sharp chromatic lick, but at fret 12. Right? Just the same thing, sliding in strings 3 and 4 on fret 11. Hit string 5 with my thumb. And then I'm going to go back to our B major chord, and what I do is I hit string 4, and then 5, let out my A pedal, and then I hit string 8, 7, 8. Now I finish off with this F sharp lick, right, which is kind of like citing the melody there. And what I'm doing here is I'm hammering on my B pedal on the 6th string, and then I'm grabbing strings 4 and 5, A pedal down, and then sliding down a half step. Then I grab string 8, A and B pedal are still down, strings 7 and 6, and then strings 5 and 6. Right. So now that 2 measure phrase is again 3, 4. Right. Now, in order to get into my last lick, I'm going to start at the 9th fret with my A pedal down. And I'm going to slide into that 9th fret. And then into the 7th fret. So I'm using strings 4 and 5, A pedal down, slide into 9, and then back to 7, no pedals. And then I finish with this lick here. Right. So another B major lick. And what I'm doing is I'm grabbing strings 4 and 5 at the 7th fret, and I hit strings 4 and 5, then string 6, then back to 4 and 5, then 3 and 4, slide down a half step. Right, so that's the first half. Now I'm going to go to fret 5, same string set, 3 and 4, slide down to 4, and then slide into 2. Right. So, oops. So those are some really fast chromatic licks. Took me a considerable amount of time to figure that out. Great practice though, really good. All right, give that one a shot, and I hope you enjoy this lesson.